Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing awesome. I should be reading, but I want to ask a question. How much spare time do we really have in a week? Say from Sunday to Sunday. Don't know? I don't know either. But it is a good question. It really is a good question. So that's what this spare time challenge is all about. And what it is, we're going to try to finish all the books that we have started in a week. And see how many of those we can finish in a week, I should say. I mean, if you started 22, I don't know if you can finish 22. But let's see how many we can start. Now, I am reading 4 books at this point in time. Now, how many am I going to be reading by Sunday? I don't know. But right now, I am reading 4 books. And I'm going to be showing you these books. And then I'm going to show you the next 4. Matter of fact, I should have them done up better than I have. So let's see if I can rearrange these a little bit better in case I get done with certain books. Let's put that one there along with this one. Let's put this one here along with this one. Okay. And this one here along with that one. Okay, now what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you 4 books, and 4 books I'm going to start after I get those done. That way, if I get 4 of them done, I mean, if I get anything done this week before Sunday, I'd be putting in more books because I'm going to start more books. Sorry. So, everybody knows about the piles I have. I have a pile of under 300. I got a pile that you all vote for. I got a pile of Book of the Month Club. Then I have a pile of series. And I never read series like most people. Most people reads book 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, so on and so forth. Me, I like to be reading 2 different series at the same time. Read one book and then read another book and go back and forth between the 2. So now one of the books I'm reading, it's not a big book, but it's taken me forever. I should have been done with this last week. But that is Murder on High by Stephanie Manson. It's a very slow read for me. If you ask me, I think they're just trying to copy Murder, She Wrote. Because Murder, She Wrote is a famous author doing crime scenes in Maine. This is a famous actress, older actress in her 60s or 70s, that has a summer house in Maine. But when there's a murder, they call upon her to help solve it. So I'm seeing too much resemblance of Murder, She Wrote in this book. And that could be what is making it boring. Another thing that's making this book boring and making me read slow is the chapters are way too long. This type of book for that short of thing should be like 5-6 pages long, and this is like anywhere from 13 to 20 some pages long, and it's just not. I mean, it's a good story. Don't get me wrong; it is a good story. Let me get this put down. Now, when I finish this one, this is the on the pile 300 and under 300. That means it goes from page 1 all the way up to page 299, and this is the only books that's in this pile. This book here, say, has 244 pages to it, so it's under the 300 mark. Now, when I get done with that book, the one I'm going to be picking up next is this one. I'm trying to check something. Okay, there's the other books by this author. Okay. This is The Department of Sensitive Crimes by Alexander McCall Smith. And this is what will be taken up after Murder on High. I'll be picking this one here up. So, after Murder on High, then I'll be picking this one up. And this is in the Swedish criminal justice system, certain cases are considered especially strange and difficult. In Malmo, I probably pronounce it wrong because I don't know how to pronounce, when you have an O with 2 dots or something with a line or something like that. The dedicated detectives who investigate these crimes are members of the elite squad known as the Sensitive Crime Division. These are their stories. It kind of puts in mind of Dragnet, if you ever watched Dragnet. You might be too young even to remember Dragnet, but I remember Dragnet. And they say something like this on that one. And this one only has, according to this book, 227 pages. So, and I'm hoping this is better than, reads faster than Murder on High. So if I get Murder on High finished this week, then I'll be starting this one. But if I don't get this finished this week, then this will be the one I'll be reading for Sparetime Challenge. And I won't touch this one until I get everything that I'm reading done. Okay? Now, I am reading The Twisted Ones. I'm not very far in it. Chapter 6, page 97. And as you can see, I'm not really that far into it. I got this much more to go. And I'm hoping to get this done. So if I don't finish this week, then on the Sparetime Challenge, I'll be picking this up. But if I do get this done this week and still have some time, I'll be picking up Nathaniel. That's one of the books in here. There's 3 complete novels in here. I've already read Rainchild, so Nathaniel is the next one up for grabs for me. Okay. Now that was for the books that people voted on. This here is Stephen King's Wizard of Glass, Dark Tower 4. And it is, I still got a long ways to go because there's 800 some pages in here. I'm only on page 571. But I'm hoping to get done with this before Sunday. So if I get done with this, I'll be reading this for the challenge. Because I'm going to start this right after this. This is Venom by Jennifer Estep. This is the 3rd book in the Elemental Assassin series. And I'm enjoying this series. I really am. So that's what I'm doing with this. If I get this done before Sunday, then I'll be picking this one up. And that's how I do it. Now, I on the weekends, usually I read Book of the Month Club. But during this challenge, Book of the Month Club will be up for grabs. So if I get this one done, The Writing Retreat by Julia Bars. If I get this one done, then I will be picking up Dead Letters by Kate Dolan Lynch. And they're both Book of the Month Club books. This one here happens to be a 2023, and this one here happens to be a 2017. So if I get done with this before Sunday, I'll be picking up this. Now, if I have not finished the first 4 that I'm on by Sunday, those would be the 4 that I'll be reading next week. Now, I cannot start a new book after Sunday until I get those 4 read. And that's the challenge right there. So this is going to go from Sunday to Sunday, starting this coming Sunday. I'm planning on having some spare time reading sprints, but that doesn't mean that you have to be doing this challenge to come and enjoy yourself in reading sprints. I'm just going to call it that so people knows what I'm reading. So if I don't get done with these books by Sunday, those would be the books that I'll be reading. Now, say that I get this done Saturday night and don't have time to start the other book, and I still got 3 books here. I can't start the other one of the Book of the Month Club books until I get those 3 finished. Because now, if I get this finished on Friday and start the other one on Saturday, then I'll be reading the other one. So I hope this is making sense to everybody. I really do. So how is it that all this stuff now? I like it. I like the idea of what I'm doing here, and I might do this challenge if it works out good. I'm going to try to do this challenge at least once a month or once every 3 months. I'm gonna let you guys come up with the answer to that because I don't care uh, if it's once a month or once every 3 months. But I think it would help us. And the reason why I'm calling this Sparetime Challenge is because every time you get a minute or two, that's when you're supposed to read these books. Whenever you have free time. Now, here's the thing. You're going to have to put the books above anything else as far as evening. I mean, if you want to watch a TV show, the book should be more important than that TV show. That's my idea. Okay, I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies, and when I do, I'm bored because I think it was Michael K. Bond said that they don't make any good movies or shows anymore, and they don't. Not for us old timers. I mean, the actors and actresses nowadays, they don't have to be talented. Back in my day, the actors and actresses had to be talented. So anyway, the 4 books that I'm going to be starting out Sunday, if I don't finish it this week before Sunday, will be the writing retreat. Will be Stephen King's Wizard and Glass. Will be The Twisted Ones. And Murder on High. Those would be the 4 that I'm going to be going for if I don't get them finished. Now, if I get these finished before Sunday and I start a new book, then that book would be taking its place. And I showed you the 4 books that is going to be taking each one of their places if I get done with them before Sunday. Now, what happens if I get the 4 books started vanished after Sunday? Well, once all 4 books are gone, you finished with, then you're allowed to pick up the other books. But all 4 books has to be out of the way, or how many books you're going to use. I just read 4 at a time, sometimes 5, depends. But I just mainly read 4. I read 3 Monday through Thursday, and then I read 1 on the weekends, Friday through Sunday. But this coming week, it's going to be a really different. I'm going to try to get all them done. And here's how I'm going to do it. You don't have to do it this way. But Sunday, I'll be starting out with Murder on High. And I'm going to try to read this until I'm done with that book. Then once I get done with that book, then I'm going to pick up The Twisted Ones and read it until I'm all the way done. And I'm going to do this throughout all 4 books. Now, if I get done before the following Sunday, because this is going to run Sunday to Sunday, I will, if I get done with all 4 of those books, I'll be picking up. Now, if I get done with any of those books this week, then I'll be picking up its Co-Conspirator and start that. That way I can go ahead and use that for next week. Oh, I hope everybody's understanding this challenge, because I think it's going to be a cool challenge. And please leave in the comments if you're going to join me or not to do this challenge. This is a spare time challenge. That means anytime you get spare time, you read. That's all there is to it. Uh, Now, like I said, I don't watch movies. I don't watch TV. Uh, so that doesn't stop me. I do watch YouTube. Don't worry about that. I do watch YouTube, but this coming week, I am going to probably put the books ahead of YouTube. But then again, I can watch YouTube and read a book at the same time. So I could be doing it that way also. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm just trying to come up with something. And let me know if you think that we ought to do this every month, every 2 months, or every 3 months. I'm thinking maybe every 3 months, because that way it'll give us time to go through books, and maybe we're having a hard time on the third month getting through stuff, and this would help us get through it. But like I said, starts this coming Sunday. It goes until the following Sunday. I will have spare time reading sprints. That doesn't mean that you have to be doing this challenge to join the reading sprints. This just means that I am doing the spare time challenge while I'm doing the reading sprints. That's all it means. I hope some of you come and join me. I think it's gonna be an awesome way to get through some books that it's been hard for you to get through. That's what I'm hoping. But anyway, got my coffee. It's past noon, but I'm still drinking my coffee. Okay. So those are the 4 books I'm going to start. The 4 books that is going to take their place if I get done with them before Sunday, or after I get all 4 of them done after Sunday, will be Dead Letters. Will be Venom. Will be Nathaniel. And the Department of Sensitive Crime. So let's see what I'm going to be reading. I'll let you all know Saturday. I'll do a video saying exactly what I'm going to be reading starting Sunday on Saturday. That way you know what I'm going to be reading. So y'all take care, and I guess I'll see everybody later. I need to start reading.